on 2K TV, right? You're on 2K TV right now. Yeah, okay. 2K TV.
Season 5 has arrived, and if you're looking to unleash the power within, then check out the following events. This weekend, aboard the Concha Del Mar, earn treasure at Gold Rush. All the VC you win in Ante Up will be used as your event score, and the winner will be dripping in gold. And in the city, make your way to Mobile One Grand Prix. You know the drill. Start your engines and finish the race for a chance to earn exclusive MyPlayer items and unlimited block boosts. Next week.
Here in Big D, basking under the moonlight, the gorgeous Margaret Hunt Hill Bridge. With only one game left, let's take a peek at how the final seedings could look in the West. You look at Oklahoma City, their season's basically over, barring some sort of miracle. And of course, there's Dallas, a couple spots down.
Looking at Oklahoma City, by all accounts, the changes they made in the offseason are just not working out for them.
Lots of season left to go, so maybe a little too early to say that. The results have been anything but positive early on, but we've seen plenty of teams dig themselves out of big holes after early season woes.
A look at the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They've got Rashawn Holmes. Darius Baisley is out there with Johnson. And it's Thomas in at the 3, the small forward. And for Dallas, Norman Powell out there with Paul Millsap. Then it's Kristaps Porzingis. Then it's Luka Doncic. And that's a foul called on Rashawn Holmes. That's his first foul of the game. Millsap outside. Shot clock at 6. And Grant, for the super teams that are managing their stars' minutes right now, it seems like home court advantage is less of a priority than being fresh for the postseason.
You know what, BA? It really does seem that way. It's like you'd rather play with a stacked hand on someone else's table than play with a weaker hand at home. Championship teams know how to win on the road. The most important thing is being healthy and being together as a group going into the postseason.
Nails it from 3.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. This game coming after the loss versus the Kings.
That's a game they know they probably could have won. And had a few more things gone their way, they would have.
Maybe should have. The score doesn't indicate just how well they competed in that game. For the majority of it, they looked like the better team.
At the line for Dallas, taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. Both good from the line that time. Here's Jones. Looking at his numbers, putting up 8 points a game. Pass to Thomas. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Shot clock at 5. And stolen by Porzingis. Up top, Powell. In his last outing, he had 11 points. Pass to Porzingis. Over to the left wing. Banked it in off the glass.
Yeah, Porzingis, the things we talk about is assertiveness, but that also comes with great stamina. Right now, he's determined.
Here's Baisley. Now here's Jones. Now Holmes, defended by Porzingis. 4 on the clock. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. Again, no good by Oklahoma City. The Mavericks have gone 2 of 4 so far.
And he says he needs to improve his game in a lot of areas. But you ask me, Luka Doncic is one of the most complete players you'll find. Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, well, he settled for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
Here's Thomas. After the Mavericks picking up a basket just a moment ago. Pure from three-point range. And you talk about the overall game of Doncic. He's a tremendous passer, a tremendous rebounder, and we know he can score.
And that's what defines the great players. Even if his shot's off on a given night, he has other ways to impact the game.
Here's Harrington. Lets it go from deep. And it's Thomas with the rebound. Oklahoma City trailing. Pass to Johnson. To the middle. Holmes down low. Working on Porzingis. It's good.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
And Dallas calls time here. They're coming off that loss against Portland.
And that was a gut punch. To come up short after battling through 2 overtimes, they poured a lot of sweat into that game and came away with nothing to show for it.
And a new group getting ready for the Mavericks. Kleba, he's checked in for Kristaps Porzingis. Batum comes in for Millsap. Finney-Smith checked in for Powell. And Brunson is subbed in for Doncic. Now here's Finney-Smith. Pass to Kleba. Tries from 6 feet. And down it goes. 2 points.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Here's Roby. Back to Walker. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
And the contact not bothering Walker there at all. Clearly one of the more focused players in the game.
Outside Brunson. Tries the 9-footer. Again, the Mavericks good for 2 more.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. He takes it in. Can't hit from in close.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Here's Batum. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Pass to Roby. Back to Walker. Over Brunson. Walker's shot is off. Dallas has gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. Brunson with it. Working on Roby. Got a hand on it. Now here's Walker. Coming off a 16-point game against Sacramento. Out to the right wing. To the inside. Here's Kleba. And the layup is good.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Now a timeout call by Oklahoma City. And the first season matchup for them against the Mavericks this year. Different look for Oklahoma City. Jerome's checked in for Thomas. And Cunningham subbed in for Walker. Oklahoma City's gone 2 of 3 from three-point land so far. The floater and the layup is good.
We've talked so much about Gilgeous-Alexander's athleticism. This is the reason why on display.
Oklahoma City foul.
His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
Let's see if that block can amp up this team. I mean, they're looking for anything to get themselves going.
We've got 1:55 left in the first quarter of the game. Pass to Batum. Brunson with it. Just 5 to shoot. The 3 ball. And no good. The Thunder have gone 5 of 9 from the floor. Down low. It's deflected. 1:27 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Harrington. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good.
Well, if you're giving up that much height, the only thing that you can do as a defender is to foul him.
Here's Cunningham. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
50 seconds left in the first quarter. Outside Brunson. Pass to Batum. Takes it inside. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Well, you got to like his choice right there to go hard to the rack. Took it right at the teeth of the defense.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Soft touch off the glass.
Gilgeous-Alexander becoming more and more comfortable where he can score on the floor.
Outside Brunson. There's 14 seconds left in the first. Shoots. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
The D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Mavericks ahead, leading by 5. We'll get right back to the action when we return. For those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
They also haven't been afraid of taking the ball to the rack. Lots of opportunities at the rim.
Oklahoma City trailing. They've got Luka Doncic. Paul Millsap is out there with Kristaps Porzingis. Then it's Norman Powell, and it's Finney Smith in at small forward. So that's who Dallas starts the second with. Here's Doncic, coming off a 28-point game against Portland. Pass to Millsap. Can't get it to drop. Johnson with the defensive effort. Here's Cunningham. He's marked by Finney Smith. Here's Jerome. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Now here's Johnson. 4 on the clock. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
Yeah, good luck getting a shot over the 7-foot, 6-inch tall wingspan of Kristaps Porzingis.
And the Thunder making a change here. Jones is checked in. The Mavericks leading. And here's Doncic. He's got 5. Pass to Finney Smith. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
That's his first personal foul.
And Grant, after a training camp invite back in 2016, undrafted rookie Dorian Finney-Smith making the Mavs roster. It was a big deal. They saw a 3-and-D potential in this young guy.
Well, the effort and tenacity have been there from the beginning, and now the shot is coming along too.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. And with the analytics movement, teams try to give objective ratings to player performance. But, Brent, ranking defenders still seems imprecise.
Yeah, it's tough with player tracking and some of the data out there. They're getting better and better at it. But I think we're a few years out, BA, before it is we see how it is that defensive players and player metrics can be defined to put guys into roles, into clusters where they can start to show their defensive prowess.
Both shots good from the stripe. Starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Pass to Roby. Here's Jerome. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. The shot by Johnson, no good.
He really suffocated him there, guys. Just excellent work.
Foul with it, and it's Holmes picking him up. And that's a foul called on Rashawn Holmes.
That's his second personal
That'll be
foul.
a second foul of the game.
Team foul.
Here's Millsap, right now averaging 5.5 a game. Powell outside. Doncic outside. 6 on the shot clock. There's the triple. The offensive rebound. Porzingis. And he battles for the ball. Gets the second chance bucket. And the Mavericks lead by 7.
Can't go in soft. You got to have intention when you go in there on the glass. And Porzingis wanted to beat everybody to the ball that time.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. He's checked in for Oklahoma City. Second quarter here, just over a minute and a half played. Pass to Roby. Inside. No good there. And it's Dallas the other way. Millsap, pass to Porzingis. 17-foot shot on the way. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in. And it's a 9-point Maverick lead.
And how pretty is that shot for Porzingis? A nice release point. It's so soft coming off the fingertips.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, BA. Well, the players on two-way contracts getting expanded opportunities last season after the league eliminated the 50-game cap and permitted them to take part in the playoffs. The pandemic played a role, but, guys, teams are continuing to find contributors among these scrappy young players.
Well, it's all about opportunity, Allie. Thanks. Now here's Porzingis. They lead by the biggest margin of the game at 9. Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Outside Jones. Launches a 3. Ooh, rejected by Doncic. Right wing. Goes back up. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. The Mavericks have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Powell passes to Doncic. And Holmes with the block. Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, BA.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Now here's Doncic. He's got 5. Count it. Good.
Come on, guys. Check out the tenacity. There's no back down in this fellow whatsoever.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Good.
Oh, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
Powell with it, and it's Holmes picking him up. High arcing shot. Powell's shot is off.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
And a bit of a battle for the ball, and the officials signal a jump ball here. And here are the Thunder now. And there's a whistle. That'll go on Paul Millsap. That's his first foul. Walker, he's checked in for Johnson.
Coming onto the floor for the Thunder.
Pass to Roby. Outside Jones. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
A different look for Dallas. Kleba, he's checked in for Kristaps Porzingis. Batum comes in for Millsap. And Brunson is subbed in for Powell. Baisley, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Gilgeous-Alexander comes in for Jones. Now here's Holmes. He's coming off a 10-point game against Sacramento.
Let's just not forget about the work on the glass. His effort level was a 10 that night out of 10.
And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander to the middle. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Holmes against Doncic. And that's a foul called on Rashawn Holmes. That's his third foul of the game.
Picks up his third foul. We'll see now what coach decides to do from here.
Doncic outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the tremendous confidence of Luka Doncic. Part of what makes him special, I think. What comes first, you think, Grant? The talent or the swagger?
Wow, tough question, B.A. I think it's the talent. When you have great talent, then you have swagger. You have to remember, I mean, he played professional in Europe at the age of 16. So he may be young, but he's well seasoned. He's been at this for a long, long time.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Doncic.
Entering the league at just 19 years old, Luka Doncic has loads of experience overseas. Won an MVP in Spain, which is widely considered the second best league in the world.
Pokusevski's checked in for Oklahoma City. Doncic hits them both.
Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter.
Oklahoma City has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Here's Walker. Batum pulls it in. The Mavericks have gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. Outside Brunson. Doncic outside. And that one goes. 4 for 7 for him so far.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Walker. Back to Pokusevski. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Thomas. Harrington with the rebound.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
Doncic on the wing from behind the arc. Hey, now 5 for 8, shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
Well, that basket must be widening out right now, and he's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
The ball's knocked loose. And stolen by Brunson. Got it. 2 for 5 now.
They're really in control on both ends of the floor right now, forcing turnovers and finding easy points, while the other guys struggle to keep up.
And the Thunder call time here.
And the other team is running all over them right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
for Oklahoma City. Jerome comes in for Pokashevsky. And Cunningham subbed in for Walker. And for the Thunder, they're shooting around 29% in quarter number 2. A minute 29 left in the first half. Jerome, no good. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second. Here's Batum. And he throws it down with one hand.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Here's Cunningham to stop the drought. Baisley, good.
Clearly defensive miscue there. If there's not a body on him that's sitting at the mid-range, that's a defensive mistake.
51 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Pass to Harrington. Shot from 12. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
Yeah, just really pouring it on right now, trying to take away the opposition's motivation to keep competing in this one.
Outside Brunson. Here's Harrington. We've got 22 seconds left in the first half. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. 7 points in the game.
They're shooting nearly 50% from beyond the arc, and their confidence is growing.
And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander.
SGA on the inside, a nice finish and a strong one.
Pass to Harrington from the arc. Counted from distance. And the Mavericks lead by 20.
Well orchestrated, and then the pass is right on the money.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. The Mavericks on top, delivering the blowout. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Luka Doncic has been the story in this one. He had 14 points, 2 assists.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. On the court for the Thunder, Isaiah Roby out there with Darius Baisley. Then there's Johnson, and it's Thomas in at the 3. Stolen by Millsap. Pass to Powell. Doncic on the wing. Here's Harrington. Fires for 3. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists in the game.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Here's Thomas. Pass to Johnson. Beyond the arc. Drills it from deep. Johnson's got 8.
It's clear there's a lot of pride on the line in this one.
Not always the best scenario, but in this game, pride takes over. You score on me, I'm going to come back and score on you.
Here's Baisley, guarded by Doncic. And the finish on the break with the slam.
Did you see that? I mean, going right to the rim. That's how you finish in the open floor.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
And just such an accurate shooter. I mean, give Luka any room to get his shot off, and he'll take it.
Pass to Baisley. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Jones' shot is good.
Excellent execution coming out of the break. They've taken 3 shots and made 3 shots.
Doncic outside. Ooh, he's found his rhythm. 7 for 10 and counting.
Okay, good game plan. Start the second half. 3 of 4 so far from the field.
And the Thunder call time here. You know, one guy who's been getting it done is Luka Doncic.
A smart move here. Talk things over. He's really eating them up, and they've tried a few different looks defensively. Nothing quite getting it done.
Checked in for the Mavericks. And Oklahoma City with a change here too. Holmes, he's checked in for Roby. And now around 2 minutes going by in this half. Outside Jones. From the baseline. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good. Jones has got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, great start. Check that box. They've made their first 4 shots, guys, and the offense looking very fluid right now.
And Holmes with the block. And a fast break now for the Thunder. Outside Johnson. Here's the 3. Oh, the Thunder, another 3.
Well, he's not the reason that they're trailing in this one. He's been on his game. There's a few of the other guys that need to pick it up.
Here's Doncic. Can't hit that one. And Oklahoma City will go the other way with it. There's the block. And that's out of bounds. Oklahoma City will keep it. An outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile 1 block.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Brunson's checked in. Walker, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Shot from the inbound. And that one hits the back iron. The Mavericks have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Here's Finney-Smith. And Holmes with the block. They recover it, and he gets that one. Oklahoma City has gotten all 3 from downtown so far in the second half. Pass to Holmes. And here's Johnson from outside the arc. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Doncic. Good. 8 buckets in 12 attempts.
At 7-3, Porzingis with no trouble seeing over the defense. Excellent pass and a very unselfish play.
It's Walker on the wing, guarded by Doncic. Nice shot by Walker.
That's where they'd like all their shots to come from.
The Mavericks have gone 5 for 9 from the floor in the third quarter. Powell with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Doncic outside to the paint. Out to Powell. Just 4 to shoot. Another 3 for Dallas.
And just totally relentless. Only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Walker for 3. Knocks down the long J. Walker's got 5 points in the quarter.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
So, Brian, the NBA tests out different rules in the G League, including shooting 1 free throw for all the possible points to speed things up. how much did it hurt players' free throw percentages, not getting the multiple tries? Well, averages dropped a percentage point or 2. Is that a deal breaker or something to consider?
Yeah, those are good questions. We'll see, Allie. Thank you. Walker for 3. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis. Now Powell. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game. Driving inside. To the wing on the left. Here's Brunson. That one's good for 2. Brunson's got 6. All right, let's take a look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Mavericks.
We've seen them make the extra effort defensively, rotating, closing out airspace, and sending shots back.
A significant difference here has been the number of points off turnovers that they've got.
Out of bounds, the Oklahoma City's ball. Batum checked in for Luka Doncic. Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in for Oklahoma City. Jerome comes in for Jones. Here's Jerome. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. Back to Walker. Pass to Jerome. And Jalen Brunson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
He didn't have his feet planted.
Millsap, he's checked in for the Mavericks. And Oklahoma City with a change here, too. Thomas is checked in. And so it's Oklahoma City with it.
2 minutes.
Pass to Holmes. Shoots over Powell. Holmes, no good. The Mavericks have gone 8 of 13 in the second half. And with Nick Batum, he's a very aware player. Always seems to make the right choice, Grant.
I mean, he has a great assist-to-turnover ratio for his entire career. And it seems like he just gets better as he ages. Batum is simply a smart player who keeps things simple.
Here's Jerome. Shot to stop the run. And it's good on the layup. Jerome's got his first points of the night.
Their spacing isn't quite as good as it was in the first half. They may need to hit more threes to stretch that defense.
Brunson misses. Oklahoma City has gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc.
Just flawless timing right there.
Right? The dish, the catch, the flush, the whole thing was perfect. Brunson against Gilgeous-Alexander. And that one's good for Brunson. Brunson's got 8 points.
That's a great move if you can pull it off, especially against tight defense.
54 seconds left in the third. Walker against Brunson. Got a piece of it.
Well, as soon as the shot was released, Millsap gets off the floor quickly and blocks it.
Pass to Brunson. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Now Holmes. Here's Thomas. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Now here's Walker. Just 5 on the clock. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis. From deep three-point range. And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. Mavericks ahead, running away with this one. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter when we return. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
Sometimes it happens when the offense is struggling, but every now and then this helps with the offensive uptick right there. Great job of setting his teammate up.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. We've got Nicholas Batum Kristaps Porzingis out there with Paul Millsap. Then there's Jalen Brunson. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. And that one's good. Porzingis.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Brunson against Gilgeous-Alexander. And Brent, you played 4 years at Oregon State. The new college rules allowing players to benefit from their image and likeness. Do you think that's a positive move?
I think, BA, it's going to find its footing. It's going to smooth itself out. But my biggest concern in the first couple years is that young men and young women that are athletes don't take themselves to be bigger than the game that they're playing and the opportunity that's being presented to them by the university with the scholarships that they've been given. All of that happening because Porzingis moved well off of the screen to find the space.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Hammers the lob through.
Well, that just scrambled the defense all kinds of ways with that great initial pass.
Pass to Harrington. Back to Brunson. Millsap with it. Back to Brunson. Here's Harrington. No good, off the front rim. Oklahoma City has gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. It's good.
Well, the defense allowed that one. He had a clear path to the cup.
Brunson against Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Harrington. Here's Batum. Here's Harrington. Dallas needs to get off a shot. From deep. He can't get it to go. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Here's Thomas. Back to Baisley. Coaching turnover is a fact of life in the NBA. Grant, as a player, how tough is it to adapt to a new coach?
Well, it depends on the timing. I mean, an offseason change gives the team a time to get used to a new system. Now, if it happens in midseason, it could be a little tough. The learning curve is definitely steep.
Batum's shot is off. And for the Thunder, they're shooting the ball at 46% from the floor. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, they get a hand on it. Brunson against Holmes. Pass to Batum. Back to Brunson. To end the drought. It's deflected. And here's Holmes. Here's Jerome. He can't hit that time. Great D that time from Porzingis. Pass to Brunson. Fourth quarter of play and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Knocks it down from distance.
He's hit a pair of threes each half, making a significant impact.
Here's Baisley. Holmes with it. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Honestly, I don't know how he pulled that off.
It seems to be more and more of a challenge for mid-market teams to keep their roster intact. Brent, players have a lot more say than they used to.
Yeah, and this is an onus on ownership and general managers to create the kind of culture that invites star players to come in and start to win. And if you can get that kind of championship buy-in, you've got a chance, even if you're a small market.
The Mavericks have gotten just 3 of 9 shots to go in, struggling this fourth quarter. Doncic passes to Millsap. This shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got his 4th assist in this one. Oklahoma City's gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. Pass to Thomas. And here's Johnson. Fires from deep. Sinks it from distance.
Now, that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Here's Doncic. The Thunder pull it in. Holmes has got 6 rebounds in the game. Left side, Johnson from deep. Oh, the Thunder, another 3.
And their perimeter shooting numbers have been up since the start of the second half.
Dallas has gone 1 for 2 from deep in this fourth quarter. It's blocked. Now Jones. Pass to Baisley. Now Jones. 4 on the clock. Shoots over Millsap. Jones misses. Well, the Mavericks shooting 33%. This hasn't been their quarter. Doncic passes to Powell. Back to Doncic. Baseline try. Tipped. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. And Dallas calls time here.
This team had a huge belief in Darius Baisley and the potential that he had.
And now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Luka Doncic.
Can you say vintage? Wow, this was a vintage performance. I mean, so much of the game is about the 3-ball today, but his focus was going hard into the paint and doing damage from inside.
And it's really a shame that they won't make the playoffs, despite all of his efforts. But if he continues to play at this level, a playoff appearance might not be far off. And with Baisley, his breakout came in the Orlando bubble.
Got a lot of minutes down there and made the most of his chances. And I think that's grown his confidence.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
Oh, my. Their coach does not look happy, and I can guess why. Their interior defense has been struggling.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high-efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
Left side, Jones. Pass to Baisley. Lets the 3 fly. Nails it from beyond the arc.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Powell outside. Here's Harrington. Millsap, the pass to Powell. Got it. And the Mavericks lead by 18.
They've been battling all night. Now they're on the brink of putting this game away.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
From deep, Johnson. And Millsap pulls it down. Dallas has gone 1 for 2 from deep in this fourth quarter. Doncic outside. To the left side wing. Porzingis for 3. He's got it going on. Now 7 for 10.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Mavericks.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And it's a performance that will signify their 5th win of the year. And what a huge performance it was for Kristaps Porzingis.
Well, a consistent intensity is what he brought to the floor here. He hit the glass hard, and he came up with a ton of rebounds.
Outside Jones. 43 seconds left to play in the fourth. Here's Thomas. Powell covers to end the run. Jones misses.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
It's Doncic with a drive. And Holmes with the block. Down low. From down in the low post, it goes.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Now here's Doncic. He's closely guarded. And so it's the Mavericks taking care of business in this one. All right, Allie, thank you. And that about does it for the final game of the